Okay, now we're going to talk about the defensive group. 4 kids in a group. 4 on offense, 4 on defense, 4 in our skill station. 4 kids on defense are not going to get every ball off the bat. That's okay. We're going to let balls go that these kids can't field. We've got parents in the outfield shagging. We've got a sibling in the outfield shagging. But if you play in a wet climate, get a ball with a synthetic cover, no cloth on the inside. If we don't have shaggers in the outfield, we can let those balls go and let them sit. They're not going to absorb water. Bottom line, we never have players chasing balls, shagging. We want players working on skill. Most batters are right-handed, so we have a third baseman, a shortstop, a center fielder, and a second baseman. If we got younger kids and not many balls being hit into the outfield are going to put them in first base. Not taking throws and playing off the line and taking ground balls. If you're got a big crusher up or you're 11, 12-year-old level, maybe you only have 2 infielders, maybe just second base and shortstop and 2 outfielders. But those outfielders play in their positions. These infielders play in their position. Third, short, second. And on each pitch, they're going to get ready and they're going to react to the ball like it's the 6th inning of the championship game every single time. Here's what I mean by that. We get a hard shot a couple steps to the right or the left. What do we usually get? Just kind of a lackadaisical wave, whatever, it's batting practice. Whatever, it's batting practice. No, we need to change the mindset. We got to change the culture of batting practice. Like we've talked about, this is a drill. It's a 12-player drill. Each spot on the field is at championship game level intensity. Third baseman. Pitcher comes up to deliver the ball. Ready position. Ball's hit. We're going to react. We're going to move our feet. We're going to do whatever it takes. Treat it like it's a game. Like it's a championship game. We're going to make every effort to make that play. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate a couple of examples of what we want our kids to look like during batting practice. We'll work from shortstop. A lot of balls will be hit to this area. And this is a kid that we want to get a lot of work. But we want to rotate different kids in and out. But make sure kids that are working here are second baseman, shortstop, third baseman types. Let's look at a couple of examples. That batting practice pitcher comes up, they're about ready to release the ball. Every one of our 4 defensive players are getting in a ready position. We get a routine ground ball to the shortstop. Quick feet to the ball, wide to catch, shuffle to throw, and follow your head on every throw. Now, the shortstop, any fielder's likely to be out of position after they've made that throw. Our batting practice pitcher wants to keep working with the live hitter. They're not going to wait for this player to get back. They're keeping their eye on us. They've seen that the fielder is thrown. The fielder now can turn their attention to the live batter. The coach is going to pitch. And this defensive player is going to keep their eye on the batter getting back to their position so they don't take one off the side of the head. What we don't want is while they're going back to their position to have a ball hit a few feet away from them and have them go chase the ball, go shag the ball. Wasted time. When our outfielder play that, we'll let our parent go pick it up. We want our infielder to let that ball go, get back in their position, and then on the next pitch, ready position, ready to react. All right, second example, muff the ground ball. What happens in traditional batting practice? Fielders in the field, they muff a ground ball, whatever. They kick it away. No, remember, we're playing every ball off the bat like it's the 6th inning of the championship game. So our shortstop gets that ground ball, they come up to field that ground ball, they kick it, they're going to go get square with that ball, pick up both sides of the ball, move their feet, throw, follow their head using good fielding technique, good footwork every time, and they're treating it like it's a game. We muff a ground ball, we fumble with it, we still collect that ball, move our feet, and throw properly every time. Next example, pop fly, line drive. There's two parts to every fielding action. There's the catching part and the throwing part. So we get a line drive or a pop fly, we catch the ball. Great, not a lot of effort there, we don't have to work on our fielding, but this is a golden opportunity to work at throwing across the infield to our coach at first base, to our parent first base that's catching up for us. Okay, final example. Again, we're developing a mindset, we're developing a culture during our batting practice, the 12-player drill. Every ball that's hit, it's the sixth inning of the championship game. We want our kids every day to treat every ball off the bat like it's the end of the season. Final game. Coach comes up to deliver the ball. We're in a ready position always. Hard hit ground ball up the middle. Shortstop's breaking for that ball. Laying out. They got the ball. They're on their feet. They throw. We're making every ball, every play, like it's the sixth inning of the championship game. I'm not going to expect that out of a lot of kids. The few kids that you have playing shortstop, the 3, 4, 5 kids that are going to spend time here during batting practice, 10, 11, 12 years old, Johnny, lay out, make the play, championship game. They start doing that, they start getting excited, it starts becoming really fun. Batting practice isn't standing around. When you're in defense, you're working, you're making plays. Okay, outfielder. We want to be aggressive, but we also don't want to be chasing balls we have no chance of getting. Coach is delivering the pitch, ready position, always. It's hard to get your outfielders to be in a ready position, feet wide, hands out the knees, ready to break and move on every pitch. Batting practice is a time to develop that discipline. That's where our coaches work with a base runner or taking those at first base, keeps an eye out here, keeps reminding this player, Jenny, ready position every pitch. Now, the ball gets crushed way far away from this player. 50 feet, 80 feet away. We want him to react to the ball, always react. But as soon as they see they can't get to it, let that go. We want to get back for the next pitch. Next ball that's hit, it's a low line drive in front of the outfielder. We want him running in and trying to catch that ball every time. Go for everything in practice. If you're going for that low line drive and it gets by you, what's hurt, kids? Nothing. Practice is the time to develop your skills, to find out what you can and can't do. Because a mistake in practice doesn't hurt anybody. Go for everything. Another point. We're coming in on a fly ball, maybe a pop fly. What are our infielders doing? They're coming back for the ball. We can get communication in during batting practice. We've got our shortstop coming out for a pop fly. They're going back, yelling, mine, mine, mine. Great time for communication. Center fielders coming in. Get out, get out, get out. Fly ball communication. Another thing that we can get done during our 12-player drill, which is batting practice. We just got better. Everybody's working, learning, developing skills during batting practice.
Let's take a look at the coaches and adults helping with the offense and defense groups. It is understood that a head coach won't always have the luxury of a half dozen bodies around to help out. But it's important to recognize the value of using parents as helpers. There are 3 spots near first base where adults can be stationed: catching throws at first base, working with the base runner, keeping the kids at the T station focused and on task. One coach can oversee these 3 spots on their own, but that's less than ideal. When only one adult is available, they work at first base. Between throws from the infielders, they check on the base runner and the kids at the T station. Occasionally, this coach may need to ask the BP pitcher to hold off on a pitch to buy time to remind a given player to refocus. If an infielder is playing at the first base position, that player is fielding ground balls and tossing to the coach, primarily using an underhand toss technique. Never have a player taking throws at first base, unless you happen to have a protective screen that you can put between them and the live batter. If a parent is available to take throws at first, our coach then works at the base running spot. Ideally, we have enough coaches and parent help in order to have 2 bodies at the skill station. The priority for a member of the coaching staff is working one-on-one with a pitcher or catcher. A parent can pitch wiffle balls. If a decision needs to be made between having an adult at the T station or working at the skill station, in most cases we want them down the right field line delivering live pitches.